Now we have taken a look at our data layer attributes and properties, and hopefully you have changed the names of all your layers so they're nice and clear what they are. We're going to learn how to change the symbology of our vector data layers in this video. So we can turn off any of the raster layers that we have on, the 2 raster layers, we can turn them off because we won't need them in this tutorial, and we'll just take a look at our 3 vector data layers. So we've got the biomonitoring points, the roads, and the polygon representing the Syama protected area. We're going to look at the symbology of the Syama protected area in this video. So at the moment you can see we've got a pink polygon with a thin black outline representing our protected area, but we're going to change this. So to change the symbology, we need to go back into our layer properties window again. So hopefully you can remember how to do that. We can right click on our layer. So we're going to right click on the Syama PA layer, and now we can go into properties. You can also do this though just by double clicking on your data layer, and then it brings up the layer properties window. So now we're in properties, we can go into the symbology tab. And so first of all, within this Symbology tab, we're going to take a look at the drop-down box at the top. So this is allowing us to choose from a selection of symbology types. We have it as a single symbol at the moment, which is the best way to represent our single polygon. But sometimes you'll need to change this option depending on the data layer that you're working with. Underneath this drop-down box, we have our symbol here. So this is going to give us a preview. If we change any of the symbology settings in here, it's going to give us a preview of how it's going to look. And then if we're happy with it, we can click apply and it will change the symbology that we have on our actual map frame. Underneath, we have the option for unit. So the size unit of our symbol that we can change if we want. And in opacity, we can change how transparent our symbol is. So you can see that the preview at the symbol preview is changing. And then in this box we can change the colour of our symbol. Underneath these we have the favourites. So this is a collection of gallery symbols which are pre-made symbology that we can choose from. So let's have a look at what we have. Let's go with the blue outline symbol. But if you aren't happy with this and you wanted to change it further, then we can click in the box here where it says simple line. We can click on where it says simple line, and this will bring up more options for us to change. So we can change the colour of the outline in here. Let's change it to black. And we could also change how wide the outline is. So if we apply what we've done already, we can see that it's quite a thick outline to our polygon. So let's change this to make it a bit thinner. We'll go in stroke width and let's put it as 0.5 instead. And then hit apply, and we can see that we have a thinner outline for our symbol. And now we can click OK. And so let's turn back on our other data layers to see how it looks. And we can see that it's blending in a bit with our land cover raster, but don't worry about that because we're going to change how the land cover raster looks in the next video, and then our polygon layer is going to stand out more. So that's how to change vector data symbology.